Don't let this video stop you from going to Clevio. I bet you'll have a great time at Clevio, but I just had a terrible experience. If you don't know, Clevio is a programming course, and I chose the express version, so I had it on the holidays for 5 days. The first the first 3 days you learn the basics of Scratch 2, and on the fourth day you make the game, then on the fifth day you do the product launching. The express had 6 people, and we had a partner to help make the game. One person had the role of programmer, and the other had the role of designer and project manager. Also, we had these star things where we judge people on what they did that day based on our grit, self control, social intelligence, leadership, and creativity. On my first day, it was actually pretty good. The teachers were always enthusiastic and spirited, everyone else got along with each other, and it was cool. I teamed up with Rafi or Rafe or some crap, and it has terrible design. Look at this. This is a sign of something terrible. Oh, by the way, I was the programmer. It's the second day, and I got teamed up with Daryl. He was also cool. He was cool. He did most of the work, and I wanted to help, but he was okay with him doing the work. I gave him a leadership paper at the end of the day. So yeah, other than that, it was like day one. Day three is when I hated Clevio. Started to hate Clevio. I got teamed up with Rafe, and we started designing. Well, he was supposed to make the story and concept and what the game is supposed to be since he's the designer, but he was a lazy idiot and forced me to do it. But whatever, I was the person programming, so it won't be hard for me, I guess. I told him to read it, so when we talk to the teachers about, he'll know what it is. I made it so it was like a computer simulation because our topic was about viruses and computer safety. And it was supposed to be more educational than fun, so the only mechanic was clicking, and the only somewhat problem was the sprite design, but my partner was the one who's supposed to make the story. By the way, he didn't even read it, so he changed the game completely when we talked to the teachers about our game, and it sounded super advanced for me, well, to program it. In his made-up version, it was about the maze kind of game, and sometimes he would randomly encounter viruses and battle them like Pokemon. This was really hard to make, and it's all because he didn't read it. Luckily, he made it. We dumbed it down, and instead of Pokemon battles, just multiple choice tests. And the questions were about viruses, obviously. I still didn't know how to program the random encounter thing, so they said they'll teach me how to. I hated this day because of this incident. My project wouldn't come after 1 hour waiting. God damn it. I love sitting on concrete and not eating for hours. Oh, it was 1 hour. There was no food for me for the whole 5 hours we were at Clevio, and I had to sit. I had to wait for an extra 1 hour and 30 minutes, since I had to wait for the whole time and to make it worse, my phone cracked at the end of it all because I because I contracted alien hand syndrome for a few seconds. So it just threw itself on the ground. It's it's cracked now. I was so angry that I wanted to steal my father's wallet, go to the mall by myself, and buy a new phone. So that's what I did. The next day is definitely the worst day of them all. Me and my friend started, and remember that the teacher was going to teach us the random encounter thing. Well, the teacher, he was too busy helping some other team, so we didn't do that. My friend made the maze to go through, and well, I mean, look at these. These are the best designs I've ever seen. The player sprite is also amazing. Picasso would be proud. The viruses are square just like everything else. So, except the player sprite that took the most effort. Like, the totally wasn't the tool to make that sprite instantly. Anyways, I started programming, and I didn't even finish stage 1 after the whole 5 hours. There's loads of bugs, and I had to fix, especially the one where I can't even put in the answer, which isn't even in my control. Like, my copy of Scratch 2 wasn't even working. What raged me was that this other team finished in 2.5 hours, and the other team finished stage 2. And we didn't even finish stage 1. I'm sorry I didn't help. I know he's a designer, but the other teams were working together. I know that working together is an impossible concept for one synapse to understand, but maybe, just maybe, it'd be better if you helped. Okay, sorry for being a little harsh, but I lost all hope at this point. The teachers at the end were exhausted too, and they had no enthusiasm, so my partner wasn't even helping. There was hundreds of glitches, and one of them was unfixable. The teacher weren't helping much. When we went home, Rafi was talking to his mother, and he said he'll make the game home. Then her mother said, I doubt it. You always play games. I had to wait 20 minutes for my project, then I went home. I finished the rest of the game at home, and guess what? Guess what time I got to go to sleep? Come on, guess. 2 a.m. I had to sleep for only 3 hours. I gave up and didn't even want to go there anymore. My partner made the rest of the game anyways. Oh, that's what I thought. But apparently, that's the day. Day 5 was the day you sell the game and level up to 2.0. So I went there. I asked my partner for his copy and wanted to see his version of the game when he made it at home. Guess what? He didn't make one. He said I was the programmer, so I should do it. So he was just playing games at home and he let me get 3 hours of sleep. I just wanted to jump out the window. Anyways, we sold the game and got a profit of 20,000 rupiah. His mom bought it. And since my parents didn't come, since my mother was in Ponorogo and my father was working and my brother was taking care of the house, nobody bought my copy while we saw the other teams get a profit of 175,000-ish rupiahs, and because their parents came. Also, I waited an hour for my project. I had some battery on my phone so I could watch my downloaded videos. Well, not mine, on YouTube. Watch my downloaded videos. On concrete. While carrying my really heavy laptop. On my cracked phone. I also starved since the last thing I ate was KFC, and that was 7 hours ago. After getting home, I just wanted one day just to sleep and rest. I didn't even get that. I had to immediately go to Ponorogo. After telling my story, you might not want to go to Clevio, but it will probably be cool if you're not me. I bet they'll be amazing there and have an amazing partner and awesome teachers who are always enthusiastic and will always help. Oh, and I hope your Gojek would come on tight. See you on the next video.